Hi everybody, I'm Cheryl Lee. I played Laura Palmer in Twin Peaks and Maddie and the Good Witch in the film that you're about to see. And I was actually visiting my family in Colorado, and David called me at my parents' house there, which made my whole family incredibly excited, and asked me how I felt about heights. Well, I'm absolutely terrified of heights, and to the point of freezing up. But I, of course, lied and said, I feel fine about heights. David, why? And he said, well, I have this film, and there's this role in it, and I'm not sure exactly what I want to do, but I know that I want to hang you from piano wire about 60 feet above the ground from a crane. And I said, Fine, David, no problem. I'll be there. So that's how I ended up being Glenda in Wild at Heart. And needless to say, faced my fear of heights, now love heights, and found the entire experience very freeing and liberating. So, welcome to the festival and enjoy Wild at Heart. Okay, at the festival you will also find these posters or photographs for sale. Actually, the money goes directly back to PETA, which is People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. I am a spokesperson for them, and if there's anything that I could ask you to do for them, I think it would be, there's a lot of really wonderful literature and information out now about what the animals on our planet are going through. And PETA themselves can send the information to you and just learn as much as you can, and that will help you in your heart find the way to honor these beautiful creatures more and help us save them. Thank you.
Let's smile when you eat that. Yeah.
We gotta do part 2 today.
Okay.
Sometime today.
Yeah.
Okay. Camera's good, Mitch. What was that?
What time is the event tomorrow?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Okay, thank you.
Hey, you having fun?
I'm having a lot of fun.
What do you think of Cheryl Lee?
She's beautiful.
Wasn't she great to do that?
She really was. I'm glad I got one of the signed PETA pictures. I think it's worth the money.
What do you think of this whole
Oh,
thing?
gosh. I think it's wonderful. And the neat thing about it is that a lot of the same fans keep coming back, you know, the next year. And you make friends. You make buddies.
Yes, you
This
do
is my
life.
favorite.
Oh, get back into the picture.
Get your face.
This is my favorite comedy team.
The New York comedy
They
team.
make people laugh every year at the fan fest.
Sometimes you don't try to, but it happens.
They won't give us our own series because they're insane.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you wanted like 80,000. They wind up doing it for like 11.
I'm getting everybody dizzy. You think they're dizzy yet?
It's a David Lynch film technique.
And I went around and tried to find some places that exist.
Right. Some of the locations.
Yeah.
What do you think of Richard's work?
It's what? Yeah, I know somebody that wants to make.
What's that?
My access guide to the
Oh my.
got it a long time ago.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Who are you?
about 8 years ago.
Ow, that hurts.
We got to do part 2 later.
All right.
Give him a hug. Punch him.
Hey, it's like a porn. Hi.
Those are all the Well, it's a treat anytime you can see it. It's really fantastic.
Is Don the coolest or what?
He's fabulous.
What do you
You
think
know,
of
you
Don?
were right. I was wrong. It was the year before that we went to that other.
Exactly. I was here last
I know you were. I remember the interviews. Well, I think Sandy's getting a map.
I'll find a way to get you there. You'll get there.
Okay.
We'll make sure of it.
There you are,
Thank
dear.
you. Can I
Thank
get a
you.
picture with you?
You sure can. I'd love to.
I love your voice. It's so soothing.
Well, thank you.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you very much.
Great meeting you.
Hi.
I can understand though, you know, he can get away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
What his character was. His character was like the root, so it just like makes sense that he would be the one who would be like.
Exactly, it did make
while
sense
everybody
of
else
that.
was all backwards. So it's like
that he was
you could justify.
Takes a chance.
normal element in this bizarre environment.
It's all sitting back in my seat.
I wanted to ask you, I've read the script of Ronnie Rocket. I love it. I was wondering if that's ever been, there's been any sort of serious movement on Ronnie Rocket.
Yeah, you know, before he did Fire Walk With Me, he was scheduled to do Ronnie Rocket. He had a deal with EB2000. I think that they were offering him.
And then they had the big lawsuit.
Well, what happened? I think they offered him like $50 million to do 5 pictures, which is 10 million pictures, not big budget. And he wanted to, or maybe it was even 70. They offered him 70 million to do 5 pictures, and he wanted to spend 50 million on Ronnie Rocket. Okay, we'll start with Ronnie Rocket, and we'll do 50 million, and then we'll do these other pictures. And when they heard that, I think it's like they offered him then like 90 million, not for him personally, but as a budget. 90 million to do 9 pictures, provided he didn't spend 50 million on any of them. On any of them, and so and that's when he decided not to do Ronnie Rocket.
That's too bad, because I read the script and I think it's a great customized vehicle for.
Yeah, I mean, I was telling people that it's a cross between the Elvis Presley story and RoboCop.
Yeah. Does he still have it in possession? Is he in ownership of the script? Or?
Yes, he is. But there's versions of it. There's like 20 different versions of it because he wrote it when he was 18.
Yeah, I remember.
And he's rewritten it so it is like still alive. It's not.
He wrote it like right after he did Eraserhead, thinking that was going to be his next project.
I think that he's just chicken. It's like this. Ronnie Rocket is, in his mind, I think, intended to be his masterpiece, where he really says it, or really, that is it, you know. And so I think he's afraid of coming up with a half-assed version.
Yeah.
If he's going to be defined by this one, then it's just got to, you know. So I think I can see why he's afraid of it.
Hi there. I'm not even a full-on festival goer, but I've been in touch with the website. I have a good friend who's been going to these things for a long time. I've been to one a few years ago, and I know that this is the best one ever. You guys obviously have an enthusiasm for it. You know what you're doing. You have a fun website. You know, you're featuring all kinds of great things. You got really interesting people who haven't been showing up. It's really great this year.
Identify yourselves, by the way.
If I went around real fast, will I be able to see myself on TV?
That would be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I am Lizzie Mulkey.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, hi.
See, now you watch me.
We're supposed to say.
Identify yourselves so we can, you know.
Landry.
Lizzie Mulkey or Elizabeth Mulkey.
Who's this one?
Somebody out or something.
I'm Amelia Mulkey, Hank Jennings' daughter.
Amelia Jennings Mulkey.
We are only famous because of that.
Well, good enough, isn't it? And you, both of you, God,
What?
you didn't finish the beer last night. Come on.
There.
I don't know.
Tired.
You could have taken it.
You know that's
I got
good.
it.
Here, let me fix that for you. There.
God.
Here's the overhead walkway located forward in the vessel. Take a moment, look around, make sure you have all your personal belongings. This is Seattle. All passengers must go ashore.
I thought I'd get one on my ass.
And I'm gonna get an eye on my back.
Maybe I'll get a butterfly then.
I want to get roses on my ankle.
Oh, roses on your ankle.
Good idea.
Your turn.
But I'm too chicken.
I'm
I know it's gonna hurt.
not gonna get any because I have a phobia of tattoos. I start urinating wildly whenever I see one.
That could be pretty good for a urine fetish person.
It works in the right situations, but it's very rare that it comes out well. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I'll get a map of Switzerland tattoo.
Ooh.
On my ass.
And do what with it?
Come on, let's go.
We're out of here.
Go.
Hi, here we are on Buddy's axe display. And there's a hose display over there. It's like a floating museum. Here we are in the aft.
Cell phone era.
You guys heading back after today? It's great down here.
See you in a minute.
We got free sweatshirts.
Yeah, look. This one has a flame on it.
I'm gonna have Kimmy Robertson sign mine.
Wow.
You think you'll be able to get a hold of her?
I don't know.
You guys are rotten.
I have to find her. Just a minute.
Have fun?
Well, we had a blast. Everything was cool. It's
It's
great.
our first time, but it won't be our last.
We'll be back next year. And in the event that David gets to see this, we would like to say thanks for being lucky enough to get an autograph of the man himself. Thanks, David, for donating this. And if there's any way possible, come next year and show your face amongst us. Even if it's just
Tell
a drop.
Jennifer I loved boxing Helena. I own it. It's great.
Yeah, we'll see you next year.
Oh, what's that? Oh, okay. Well, actually, we never find out. We find out why Nadine loses her eye, but as far as why Eileen Hayward's in a wheelchair, they never completely revealed it.
Someone pointed out there was a picture shown in the attic of her and she wasn't in the wheelchair.
It appears that she's not. You can't completely tell because it's from here up, like considering that she's on the same level as Dr. Hayward appears to be standing up, it appears she's not in a wheelchair, yeah. So some accident or something occurred and missed, and you think it was Ben Horn.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.